morning, this is Soledad again with Canning with Soy. Today I am going to be showing you how to make a hot chocolate syrup. Chocolate that you can use in chocolate milk, in ice cream, in coffees, in lattes, in anything that you want to put chocolate syrup, and you don't have to buy it. It's so easy to make. All you need is Hershey's cocoa powder, that you can use this in a lot of different ways. Sugar, vanilla, and water. That's it. And I'm going to show you the little video in a little while, but I just wanted to show you, today is the morning, so I wanted to show you the consistency. When you first make it, leave it in boiling a little bit longer if you want it thicker. If you don't want it that thick, then don't leave it there too long. When you see my steps, I only did half of the quantity. It calls for 6 cups of sugar. I did 3 cups. I did half of everything because I didn't want to make too much. So it made me, I believe this is 8 ounce and this is 12 ounce. So 2 little ones. This is a pint, and then I think it's half a pint, if I'm not mistaken. I have cream on my hands. And then the little one. So here you go. So this is the morning. So I'm going to show you the steps in a little bit. But look at how thick mine is. See? That's pretty thick. And it's not really runny. So this one, you can use it in all your little, you know, nowadays everybody likes those gourmet coffees. You can pour it on top of that. Or you can put it over your ice cream. It's really good. But I only made half because I didn't want to make too much because it's a lot of sweetness for me to eat. Well, I hope you really enjoy this video. I'm going to show you the video for how to do all the steps, and then you can screenshot the recipe at the end. Thank you so much for following me again. This is Soledad with Canning with Soy, and this is going to be a chocolate syrup. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Okay, here you go. First, you're going to start with 1.5 cups of water. You're going to put it in your saucepan. I had already turned it on. That way it would already be hot. And remember, I'm making half of the quantity of what's on the book. So that's 3 cups of sugar. Yes, hot chocolate has a lot of sugar. And the thing is that you control which kind of sugar you want here. The one you buy at the store, you don't. So you're going to just heat it up for the sugar to melt. And remember, if you want it thicker, use a little bit of water or boil it a little bit longer. That way the water evaporates. So there you go. All I'm going to be doing is just mixing it and diluting the sugar. It's such an easy way how to make chocolate syrup. We just never think about doing it. We're just at the store and we're like, let me get a can. Well, no, you don't have to. Excuse my dirty stove. That's what actually water stains. So there you go. All I'm doing is I'm just mixing it for all the sugar to dissolve. And there goes Bugsy. He's my little shadow. There you go. You're just mixing it, and you're going to be leaving it for 3 minutes. You don't want it to completely burn. So there you go. Then you're going to include your chocolate, your cocoa. Put it in very slow because then it scatters all over the place. It makes you a big mess. So my sugar was already ready. You start putting your cocoa. Just be mixing it around. And once the cocoa dissolves, then you start timing your 3 minutes that you're going to have it in the heat. And you're just mixing it around and you're letting it incorporate and some of the water to evaporate. When I first made it, I did this back in November. I thought, well, if I'm waiting for the water to evaporate, then I should just put half the water and not worry about evaporating it the whole time. So then the next time around that I did it, I did that. And the consistency was not the same. It was clumpy. So the correct measurements make a big difference, even though you think, maybe let me try this. But you can try it. That's how you learn. Sometimes you like it the way it is, but I thought it was too clumpy. So I guess the three cups of water, the 1.5 cup that I put there is good enough because you're mixing it all and incorporating it together. Versus when I tried it with less water, I couldn't really mix it because there wasn't enough water for the chocolate to move around. So measurements matter. But you can always experiment. Just make a little bit and experiment. All I did, since I didn't like the clumpiness, I just put it in the stove and added more water and put it on for a little bit longer, and that kind of fixed it. So that's why I'm not doing that this time. I'm following exactly how the directions say. So right there, you're just timing it and you're waiting 3 minutes. And you're just mixing it because then it'll bubble up and you'll have chocolate all over your stove. I did that the first time. So anytime that you feel that the chocolate is rising, then you mix it again because then it's going to overspill. So there you go. And it's good exercise for your hands. So you're just shaking it and waiting for those 3 minutes. Notice how it's rising. When I don't mix it, it rises. So there you have, and you have to mix it in both ways, counterclockwise and clockwise, to stop it from overfilling. There you go. As soon as, see, I'm gonna stop, and then it's gonna be rising. So if you leave it there unattended, it's gonna overflow in your stove. There you go. You have to mix it again. So you're doing this for 3 minutes. It doesn't matter if you make 1/3 of the recipe, half the recipe, or the full recipe, or double your recipe. It's 3 minutes. Three minutes is after your water starts boiling. That's when you start counting. Not from when you first started. It's after the water starts boiling. And it's just cocoa, butter, water, and vanilla. The vanilla you add it at the end. After the 3 minutes are up and you remove it from the heat, then you add the vanilla. So it can give you that flavor. If you put it in before, you won't really taste because it'll taste kind of burnt. Vanilla has a mind of its own too. It's almost 3 minutes. And it's kind of like Dory in Finding Nemo. Just keep mixing, just keep mixing. Some of these recipes, if you've noticed, you really have to be watching them. Some you can just press start and leave them alone and they're on their own. But some of them, you have to stand there and be attending to it in order to get a good consistency. I really hope everybody's enjoying my recipes. If there is something different, like I said, that you want me to make for you, just message me and I'll try to put it in one of the days. Sometimes I'm very limited on time of what I can do because I only do this in the evenings because I work all day. Sundays, usually I try to tape several recipes. That way I don't have to worry about it. But since we were on a little vacation, I didn't get to tape a lot of them. So I've been doing them on a daily basis. Then by the time I start filming, everybody's home and I have a lot of noise. That's why I have to go to the voiceover. Don't forget to comment and share so that other people can see. These are completely free classes that you can learn or somebody else can learn. And I really, if you want to make one, just follow along. Watch the video and do it next to me. Super easy. You notice how it's looking thicker? As it cools down, it's going to get thicker. So there, 3 minutes are up. You turn off the stove. You take it out of the heat. And then you add your vanilla. So there, it's out of the heat. It's going to look kind of runny right now, but trust me, it's going to get thicker. At the end, I'll show you a video of how it looks, how it came out, and also the steps so that you can do it at home. Super easy chocolate syrup. This chocolate syrup, you can use it in chocolate milk. You can use it in ice cream and iced coffees and with bananas. Slice up some bananas and put some chocolate syrup on them. I mean, the sky's the limit. So many different ways you can use chocolate syrup. Who doesn't like chocolate syrup? Everybody likes chocolate syrup. There you go. Then I'm going to use, these are pint-sized jars, is what I'm going to use. You can use the bigger one if you want, but I just want them in 2 little ones. That way when I put it in the counter, it doesn't stay there too long. You can also water bath them if you want to make a big batch and you want them to stay, well, nothing will happen because it's chocolate in the shelf, but just so that you can make sure, just water bath them for 10 minutes. And then they'll seal. 10 minutes is all they need in the water. And follow the same process for canning them. Just remember the time is 10 minutes. So there you go. I don't think I have enough for another pint size, so let me go get a smaller one. I'm going to get a half a pint, the tiny ones. There, I keep them clean, but I'm going to give it a good rinse because I had them in the other room. Remember, they always have to be super clean when you're going to use them. So those are the little 8 ounce. They're half a pint. I think that'll be the perfect size for it. I could have also done 3 of those little ones, 3 half pints. Perfect. So this is half of the recipe of what's on my sheet. Remember, I didn't double it this time. I only did half. And the reason I only did half is because I already have some from last time that I made some. So that's why I didn't want to make too much. Right now I just made so that I can show you the steps. And that's it. You just leave it in your counter and you wait the 12 hours and then they're ready to use. Like if you really wanted chocolate syrup right now, you could literally use it. But if you want it to get thicker and look more like the chocolate syrup, you leave it there for 12 hours. And then they should be done. And that's it. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment and share. And there it is, chocolate syrup. And all you needed was the powder, the sugar, water, and vanilla. All these different things that you use, you already have them. Everybody has sugar. Cocoa, I don't know, but that's a good investment to have because you can use it for a lot of recipes. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.